The Immortal Thor number 5 by Al Ewing was published 2 days ago with this impressive cover by Alex Ross, showing Thor after granting his power to some other warriors, turning them into Thor core to help him defeating the elder god Toranos. On the dark side of the moon, Toranos was determined to destroy Thor and his core. Jane Foster hit the god with thunder before hurling the hammer to Loki, who said that they would lose Thor power if 60 seconds passed without touching the hammer, and hurled it to Storm, who had it first. Storm, however, passed the hammer to Beta Ray Bill, who unleashed a massive bolt of lightning before hurling the hammer, which passed close to the god's reach and reached Jane again. Toranos then tossed his wheel at Jane, who tossed the hammer at the wheel and cracked it. Loki then got the hammer, remarking that it was long since he held the hammer on fully legitimate basis. Before tossing the hammer at Toranos, Bill knew that it would be a mistake to do that and tried to stop Loki, but it was too late. Toranos managed to catch the hammer, which could not hurt him as Loki expected. The heroes then started losing Thor power, cause the 60 seconds were up. Bill could not understand how Toranos managed to do that, but Thor revealed that it happened cause he deemed the god worthy of his power. With that, a huge bolt of lightning struck Toranos and granted him Thor's power. The god bragged that nothing was beyond him anymore, and that he would rend them all to dust and bones, and that he would crack the earth and drink the magma. Thor asked Toranos to define the power of Thor, and that was when Toranos started feeling troubled and confused. Thor told the god that the power of Thor is the power to hold the storm back, and his greatest power was his knowledge of how to use his power well. Thor used his power with compassion, nobility, wisdom, and most of all with humility. The power of Thor is the power of the worthy, and if he wanted to grant his power to anyone with no rule against it, then Toranos would deserve it more than anyone else. Knowing that he was doomed to lose, Toranos tossed the hammer back at Thor, who caught it and told the god that when the heart is once opened, it can't be closed again, and asked Toranos about his heart. The god said that his heart felt burning and screaming, revealing that he was sent to Earth at the command of his brother, the Utgard Loki, and Thor's mother Gaia. Thor was shocked to hear that and wanted to know more, but Toranos was gone. Thor then sent Storm back to her planet, then thanked Beta Ray Bill for fighting on his side, ending their differences once and for all. Jane then told Thor that she came from Valhalla, and warned him that there were omens and nightmares in heaven linked to Mjolnir, that a warrior holding it will soon meet their end. Thor then told Jane that he would never let his hammer out of his grip again, but as Valkyrie, Jane saw the danger over Thor's head, which was still only danger and not his death. Jane then said that Odin managed to free a soul from Valhalla to do his dirty work for him, namely Scourge the Executioner, who was killed during the War of the Realms. Later on, at Roxxon's headquarters, Scourge met Dario Agger, aka Minotaur, and told him that he wasn't there cause he wanted to be, but cause his friend told him that Minotaur was the keeper of Thor's legend in this world, and that could be useful. Scourge also said that he had vision when he was dead, and that he saw Thor saving this world from disaster, and that his friend thought that they had a mutual interest in preventing that, revealing that the friend he was talking about was no one other than Amora the Enchantress. I hope that this won't be the beginning of another story where Thor becomes unworthy again, cause I believe that we had enough of that. Let me know what you think about this run so far, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.